And today we end in the Middle East. Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich sparked controversy on Thursday after making disparaging remarks about Saudi Arabia. Speaking at a conference, Smotrich said that Israel would not agree to a normalization agreement with Saudi Arabia if it required the establishment of a Palestinian state, adding, quote, "keep riding your camels in the Saudi desert," end quote. Take a listen.
If Saudi Arabia says to us normalization in exchange for a Palestinian state, friends, no thank you. Continue riding camels on the sand in the desert. In Saudi Arabia, we will continue to develop, really, with economy and society and state and all the great and wonderful things that we know to do.
The comments were widely criticized by several leaders in Israel who demanded an apology and said Smotrich did not represent the country. Hours later, Smotrich issued a statement acknowledging that his remarks were inappropriate. At the same time, he added that he expected Saudi Arabia not to harm Israel, deny Jewish heritage, or interfere with the historic rights of the Jewish people.
My unplanned and unsuccessful remark about Saudi Arabia was indeed out of place, and I regret it. But I'm also not willing to accept hypocrisy. Just as I don't intend to offend the Saudis, I expect from them not to offend me, or rather offend us. And anyone who denies the living and very deep connection we have to the regions of our homeland in Judea and Samaria offends us.
Smotrich's statements come shortly after the Knesset passed a preliminary reading of a bill that would apply Israeli sovereignty to settlements in the West Bank. The vote was approved despite opposition from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his party. Now, many members of the Israel Leaders Coalition supported annexation as a response to international recognition of a Palestinian state. In fact, Smotrich himself had previously called for annexing 82% of the West Bank, a proposal that has raised concerns among regional countries. Now, the annexation bill and Smotrich's comments also complicates relations with the United States. President Donald Trump has stated that he would not allow Israel to annex the West Bank.
West Bank is, don't worry about the West Bank. Israel's not going to do anything with the West Bank, okay? Don't worry about it. Is that your question? They're not going to do anything with the West Bank. Don't worry about it. Israel's doing very well. They're not going to do anything with it.
Meanwhile, President Trump is also expected to host Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the White House in November to discuss advancing an Israeli-Saudi Arabia normalization agreement. And Saudi Arabia has long maintained that normalization with Israel must be conditional on a clear, time-bound plan toward the establishment of a Palestinian state. The Saudi government strongly condemned the Knesset vote, saying the legislation aims to legitimize Israeli sovereignty over illegal colonial settlements and reaffirming support for the Palestinian right to an independent state within the 1967 borders with East Jerusalem as its capital. Smotrich's comments and the Knesset vote have highlighted the challenges facing Israel in balancing domestic political pressures with regional diplomacy. But Saudi Arabia remains firm that normalization will only happen with progress toward a Palestinian state, while Israel's far-right government continues to push for sovereignty over West Bank settlements.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.